Welcome back. Today we're gonna see how I was able to arrange the enclosure. This video is gonna be a little bit long, but when I was looking different ways how to arrange it, I couldn't find a good video, so that's the reason why I'm making this one. So right now you'll see different buttons. This button is gonna help us to do the start, pause, home, and being able to reset it. The big one is the basically the on switch, on and off switch, and the other one is the stop. Right now I'm gonna get out everything because I don't want obviously debrief from the plastic to get into the circuits. So I recommend you to get maybe a couple tools from, if you don't have them around, just to make the size of the holes. Also I got that little tool. That tool is helping us to make kind of clean the residual of the plastic. It's pretty good. Some of those are sensors to be able, they're not sensors, they are basically alarms. So we're going to be able to connect them. The idea is to connect each of the axes and the drivers to see if they are in an alarm. Because if not, you're going to have to open and close the enclosure to figure out which is the one that is failing. So right now I'm speeding everything up about 10x. So the method of using tape to be able just to draw is pretty good. This is kind of helping us to arrange all of the different, I guess, holes. The plastic is kind of messy, so that's the reason why I recommend to remove all of your electronics, because yeah, you're gonna have to clean out. That tool it works pretty well. Once that you are able to set up all of the different holes, then you can start adding the each of the parts. I kind of like it the on and off switch in the center. I personally wanted to remove the tape because in some instances I have kept it and it was a pain to be able to remove it after the fact. So right now I'm cleaning up again around all of these, and I'm trying to figure out, okay, what are the positions of the buttons that I wanted to see them, depending on the colors. Usually when you have kind of those colors, I'm just going one by one to put the home one. The yellow one is to pause the program, and I was thinking also maybe I want to put the red one and the green one. The DCS has buttons for some of these actions, but I feel that sometimes they are kind of a little bit soft. So I don't know. It's just I prefer kind of the bigger buttons in your face. And I have noticed that industrial machines they have that, and I can tell you when I have been playing around with the CNC and whatever reason the sensors are not picking up, it's very handy to have like this stop button. So we will figure out in the next videos how to wire the kind of the stop and the on and off switch. Right now it's just as a little bit for aesthetics and close by to that area. It's pretty straightforward. Once that you make the hole, you can unscrew the each of the components, and then you are able to kind of put the part in one side, push it through, and then you can use put the kind of like it has a screw behind it, so you're able just to screw it back. This one, it was a little bit tricky, which is the on and off switch. It's kind of bulky, but again, I guess it has to be able to do it for the type of even that we are not using three phases or anything like that. But I feel that it's important to kind of have a hefty on and off switch. So right now I'm just trying to position a little bit straight. Yes, I'm a little bit with my dimensions and like, so then right now we are trying just to figure out the kind of the cover. The cover will help us to put it on the center. I'm trying just to measure if the switch it was a bit difficult to figure out. Okay, it's like, where do I want it on and off? So I just make sure that the on was in that side and the off was there. So the other thing that I wanted to start wiring, it was maybe some of the spaces for the fans. This box and the CNC is gonna be in my garage, so I wanted to have some ventilation. So I was thinking, maybe the flow of the air can come from the top and push the air from the bottom. So even that some of the devices that and the electronics have some heat sinks, like the drivers, I think that is important to have some ventilation. And once again, electronics, when they get hot, they start acting very weird. Here you are seeing me getting some of the wires. If I have no idea how these wires are, but I figured out a way. If you put them together, you can figure out what is the pair, and basically you try to move the shaft. And if the shaft doesn't move easily, then you find a pair. And basically that's how you are able to figure out if which ones are the pairs. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to combine them, each of them, to like, okay, which one it is. And also I wanted to start creating the wires to go into an enclosure. And in this video I will not cover how to wire them into the DDCS. I'm just trying to arrange all of the cables so I can have all of the different cables and start soldering them with a longer cable. I went on and measured the CNC to see the distance between the axis, like in this case the Y and Z and the X-axis, to see the dimension of the cable. In some instances it was maybe a few feet. Some actually I wanted to leave enough space for the cable to be able to get them. Those cables we will connect them through the Aviation GX16, and right now I'm soldering. It's funny because I haven't soldered in a while, but I got very quickly very good at it. So please, I recommend you to get maybe a little fan, or there is extractor. I was able to get extractor. You don't want to be breathing that lead. So one of the things that I also got, it was this kind of like a tool to be able to extract the fumes. So anyways, right now we're gonna be making the different spaces for the thing. You're gonna see here my epic failure. I feel that maybe I was not pressuring very well the things, so I say, screw it. Let's just use the other way that we tried before, which was this little tool to be able just to vibrate it, and it was very easy to cut them up. Similar thing, we are removing the excess, and this will help us just to make the box to breathe out properly. I'm measuring another one. I was thinking that one was not enough, and basically we needed to do in two sides to be able to help us just to move air around. At the top we're gonna put the actual fan, but these ones are just covers for just air to be able to get in. Same thing, we remove the tape. We don't want it to put the part and suddenly you have the tape underneath, so which, trust me, happened to me. So I'm just trying to double check that it's kind of a square. I mean, if you are taking the time to do this type of boxes, as might as well doing it right? So right now we are trying just to clean it up. I do recommend you just to get a set of different screws. I got M3s, M4s, M5s. I personally like the millimetric. I don't know, maybe because I was born and raised in Mexico. That's the ones that we use over there. So you put the covers and they look pretty good actually. It's like very, very good. And now the front of the of the of the enclosure. The other thing that I wanted to do is like, okay, how are we gonna power this thing, right? So I was trying to figure out, okay, what is the way that we can just put the cable. I found these connectors. They're plastic, and then you can just wire them in two sides, and then you can have the three cables for the hot one, the ground one, and the neutral, coming from your typical 110 volts. And right now what I'm doing is just putting them there. Also, I recommend to just get those, I guess they're called terminal blocks for screws, and then you will be able to use different ways. I wanted to make sure that this box is very solid because it wiggles around and the cables kind of like, again, they're very they're large, so in that way you don't want them to make a short. So I'm taking the time to clamp the forks. A kind of little tiny thing is there, and they sorry for the camera, my hands were trying to match it, but yeah, I'm doing both. I'm clamping it and I'm soldering them because I do not want those cables to to wiggle or move around. So once that I kind of finish soldering them, we're gonna put them with the terminal block. And the terminal block, I was thinking, where do I want to put it? Because I wanted to keep adding and removing the components because I noticed that it's not gonna be a one single thing. So I figured out that maybe the best way it was to install it on the side. So very close, and that's basically just on top of the cable. And please make sure that you are adding the ground. I have seen some videos, some people, they when they have been creating these boxes, they forgot to add the ground, and ground is important. You don't want it to to blow your hard work because it takes a lot of time to do all of this. So yeah, right now I'm using again M3s and M4s screws, depending of the length. Like in this case, I think that it was a little bit longer for me to be able to install them. But yeah, it was kind of straightforward. But once that is there, then we got it, and now it's all gone, and we have it. So thanks for watching. The next one we're gonna be covering other areas, and here the last thing that we are doing is just to installing the fan. We're not gonna connect it, but we are just going to position it. So I do feel that these videos are getting too long, but once again, it just takes time to build all of these, and some people they ask me how these things are being made. So this is part 2 of the series, and the next one we will start connecting all of the electronics. Right now we just put them in the right place to start. So once again, the last thing is just to making the same hole that similar to what you saw. And I think that in this case I want to try the circle, but we'll see. I think that yep, this time it worked, and maybe I don't know. I feel that in some cases you might have a way. So, but I did not want it to have enough bigger space, so that's the reason why I kept it in that way. But yeah, that's about it.